Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertraw, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Today I'm going to start the Druid Grove, but I'm not going to stay in here for very long, and then I'm going to head on over to the crypt to meet Withers.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
If they can't fight, they will die. That's how it should be.
Exactly. These types always need saving. We shouldn't sacrifice ourselves for them.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
Elbows high. Now pull back and swing.
What's up for discussion?
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
A devil's advocate, do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the
I'm up
hells.
for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
If you insist. Don't have all the fun without me.
I like how you think.
Look who's here.
Yeah, with that cutscene, it was really great with my new video card, all the detail that I was never able to see.
Sir, are we gonna have to fight goblins?
Hobgoblins? Maybe.
See, Will, I like to give him a few levels in Bard. He'll probably be 4 Bard, 8 Warlock.
Go right ahead.
Alright. So, now I have... Where is it? There it is. Give that to Will.
Defender of the people.
I guess he comes with a violin. Did not expect that.
Keeping pace.
Again. Never a dull moment.
Swing and swing.
On my way.
Parry. And again. Swing and swing and... No questions.
Zoru.
By Mordai's eyes. More of them. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow. Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods. Are all giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Yeah, what she did there is actually a well-known mental warfare tactic. By getting him to bow and then kneel, that broke his resistance. So now he no longer... If you would just ask him the question right off, he may have been tempted to try to save his pride by being resistive. But by making him kneel and bow before asking the question, you already broke his resistance and took away his pride, so he no longer has a reason to lie to you. You see this in politics all the time, where it's like the whole pronoun thing. If they can make you say their preferred pronoun back to you, back to them, they've already broken your will and given themselves a mental uptick to where now you're more willing to just go along with whatever they say, instead of causing problems. This is also in the Star Trek episode where Picard's captured by the Cardassians and they keep asking him how many lights there are. They're not trying to get information out of Picard. They just want him to say the wrong number of lights to know that his will is broken, and then you can start asking questions.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
And yes, as far as a Githyanki, and especially a Dark Urge, this is an admirable interrogation technique, very effective.
A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teethling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
I don't know this protocol. What does purification entail?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By Vlaakith's covenant, I know little more.
I really see no need to correct her grammar.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
That was a little bit of an exploit.
Lord, their sweetness. Any questions, children? Again. Any questions, children?
If you knock anti-Ethel out right here,
Exposed now.
you can kill her so much easier than the actual hag fight.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Go right ahead.
I'm looking for, I don't seem to have. I don't see the knockout icon.
Assume nothing.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
What I'd do for some salt.
Blast it all, I'm going home.
An efficient path.
These tieflings prove fragile. I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Well, that didn't work.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
All right. What now? Very well. Let's see what this does. I should speak up.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
There's something special about us, or at least our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Perhaps Faerun has its value. Shouldn't discount it just yet.
I see naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords when they should be forging their own.
There's some truth to that. Tears of Saloon, you mean?
Yes. Rocky bodies named after a false goddess. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Did you only train within the tears?
Only? My entire clutch battled beholders within the eye of the sky's tunnels. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky. There is more to the realm than this grassy pebble, kin. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Anything of use?
Probably not.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
So what will come next for you once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitation. I'd just end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Gale doesn't seem to want to talk to me. That's fine. Let's go visit the blacksmith quick like and get rid of some of this junk I'm carrying. I also like to swap weapons. I'm not a huge fan of the great axe.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see your wares. Alright. So, does he have anything that would be particularly useful to me? A spear would be. Longsword, trident. Outlet red. You can have the great axe, padded armor, simple robe, spiked shield.
Damn druids.
Well, let's see here. I'll give these to Lae'zel.
Blackets will be done.
There we go.
All's well that ends. Oh, Not as bad as it could have.
Quite ready for you. Where am I needed?
At least things have stayed interesting.
There we go.
What path lies before me?
This is more my style. Give me a nice big old pole axe. Wow, almost a half hour in and haven't really done anything this episode. There's so much more content in here in the Druid's Grove that I'm actively staying away from at the moment. Take the hand
I
axe.
tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Yeah, that was added. That was kind of retconned into the game because people were like, Will and Gale, are supposed to be these incredibly powerful adventurers, but here they are, level 1. So it was kind of retconned into the game that the tadpole weakened them.
Why don't we just wait a while? Make sure it's safe.
No hesitation.
Ah, that's no fun.
No time to waste.
That's one thing I definitely don't like about Baldur's Gate 3 is all the surfaces they're constantly dropping all over the place.
Forever dauntless. Coming through. Pipe down! Away! Eye-watering stench!
lethal.
Battle favors the fearless.
I will ascend.
Battle favors the fearless.
Time to strike.
Good.
My path be true.
First step is the hardest. Need to find a way forward.
Indeed. Two steps at a time.
Victory awaits. Make way.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Best be on my way.
This is my time. Coming through.
I am fury. I am death. Let my name be known.
Best get going. Time to press ahead.
Find anything worth looting up here? I'll go ahead and equip this scale mail armor. There we go. That gives me a much better AC. Do a short rest.
Respite does wonders.
Have you give a book? Everything all right out there?
That's the reason why I like having a bard along.
I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Who the hell? You're dead!
Swift and lethal.
The witching hour.
Battle favors the fearless.
Moving ahead. Something divine lingers here, but I don't recognize this presence.
might be useful.
All this food's good for the camp. Of course, I can pick up all this cutlery and stuff too and sell for small amounts of gold. Which I won't need later on in the game, but it can be kind of handy right now. Well, we're sitting at 40 minutes on this recording, and this is just the very beginning of this dungeon, so I'm going to end this episode right here. Thank you very much for watching.